Max here with another VHS review, this time of The Firm, with Tom Cruise, Gene Hackman, a film by Sidney Pollack. This was based off a John Grisham novel, and I'm going to tell you how it holds up. I remember watching it back in the day with my mother. I just happened to watch it again with my mother. She keeps saying in like the classic, the book was better. I will say this is a fun blockbuster movie. Like, I could easily see the general audiences embracing this movie. And I will say it does not hold up as well as I thought it would. It's still a lot of fun. And for one thing, I love the cover art. That's an awesome, amazing. And there's some really cool things here. It's like Mission Impossible, the prequel. It really is like Lawyer Impossible. I guess I could spoil it. Basically, a fresh Harvard graduate, the top of his class, is trying to get his first job at a firm. He joins a very prestigious firm before he even passes the bar. That's what I was like. Before he passes the bar. But what happens is, this firm has a lot of secrets, dark secrets. I won't reveal everything, and they keep tabs on your whole life. There's well, I won't spoil it. I said it's spoilers, but I won't spoil everything because I still think it's a worthy watch or rental if you could find it to rent. Probably just buy it for a few cents at a Goodwill or a Salvation Army. So, without getting into the whole plot, the FBI starts following around when he joins this firm. He thinks that's fishy. He starts talking with them, and then he realizes the deep, dark secrets of this firm and the connections they have, and his path to get out and reclaim his life. And he's made mistakes in here too. I really enjoy, I think, the first half of this movie better than the conclusion. The setup is great. I like the performances. Gene Hackman, I think, is the best actor in here. You also have, I forget his wife's name. I've seen her in a bunch of other movies this era. And, what was that actress's name? Holly Hunter? Holly Hunter's in here. Along with Elliot Ness from The Untouchables again. I've seen him in other movies during this era. I think the last VHS I watched was Sneakers. The actor that plays Elliot Ness, which I want to see that next. But I think the setup is great, very interesting. I think the payoff is not as good. I think the third act of the film is where it gets a little silly. And actually, like, I really felt like I was watching a Mission Impossible movie at the end. Even with the classic Tom Cruise running with a briefcase, and action with a briefcase, him using the briefcase to attack the firm's thugs trying to stop him from giving the proof to the FBI. So, I totally love the premise here. I actually think that, Hollywood remakes, this is one they should revisit. This is actually one they should revisit because, for one, a lot of fans of Grisham novels. Is he still alive? Is he still making novels? Okay. This is one of the top This is one of the top Grisham novels, right? The Firm.
One of the first ones.
One of the first and one of the top ones. I really think they should remake this movie because it's not like it falls apart, but it really becomes something different at the end. It really does, don't you think? It does. Does that? Remembering the book, Mom. You could speak in the background. Does the end match up with what you remember about the book?
No.
No. Okay. So it turns into total action movie, thriller during this era, very similar to like The Negotiator and all those other movies. I don't know. I have to revisit The Negotiator too. It's not like, just action movie. Whereas the first half was very intelligent, very strong performances, very intriguing. So I think it's worth a rewatch, but I wouldn't say it's a must watch. And if I was going to give it out of 10, I would say it's not like a 6 out of 10, but I couldn't give it a 10, I couldn't give it a 9, I couldn't give it an 8. I think a 7 out of 10. And I think remember my nostalgia for it, watching this, because my mother at the time was really excited. A novel I read is going to be a movie, a big Hollywood movie. Because you were a John Grisham fan from the start, I think. Yes. So this is one of the first John Grisham novels turned movies. Performance from Tom, also not his best. He's done better. It was, again, I love the first half, the setup, the payoff at the end. The Holly Hunter character was also really cool, but at the end, her character seemed over the top and ridiculous too, is the things she got away with. And then there's also Wilford Brimley, is that his name? Brimley, the Quaker Oats guy and the Cocoon guy in here, which his performance was good at the beginning too, and then at the end was also over the top and cartoonish, along with the thugs he hires, very much of the time. Ages this movie. Would love to see this redone. I honestly got to see what other John Grisham movies are turned movies and on VHS at this time, and then if they are doing anything else with his work, because he does good work. So that's my thoughts on rewatching The Firm. Not up there. These are the other ones I reviewed this weekend. Maverick was a blast, and Good Morning Vietnam was even better than I expected. This one doesn't hold up as well as those two. That's all I got. Tell me your thoughts on this movie, if you saw it, if you'd like to rewatch it. Other John Grisham novels turned into Hollywood movies. Maybe some hidden gems there, or some hidden gem Tom Cruise movies. And I am a fan of Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible what do they call prequels? Like, not 1.0, or I don't know. A prequel to Mission Impossible. 0.5 Mission Impossible. I don't know. That was stupid. I'm leaving it in. The first Mission, the Mission Impossible Hidden Gem movie, the one you didn't know existed. It really fits in with that series. He should just be called Ethan Hunt. All right, bye everyone.